Sometimes my autism causes me to have a hard time, and now I'm a little bit more depressed than I have been, and I want to talk about it. Today I want to talk about journaling for clarity and what I do when I feel low energy, when I feel depressed, when I feel like what's the point of even doing anything in life? Because on this channel I have always been doing videos about the state I am in for that moment, and right now I'm not feeling very well psychologically, so that's what I'm going to focus on. In some burnout, I have been focusing on trauma, I have been focusing on autism, on spirituality, on physical illness. I have been focusing on many things, but I have never felt this low before. And I really want my channel to be a place for positivity, for coziness, for people to find something that they can get out of my channel. I want people to find something useful here, but I want to do something positive about this negative state of mind and about this negative, turn this negativity into something useful, if that makes sense. I have always been for this channel to be an inspirational place for others, and maybe that is too high of an aim or something too high to aim for, but I want to turn this negativity into something else. I have been journaling and journaling and journaling. I have brain dumped my whole life on paper because I needed that. And I have always been coming back to journaling. It's my number one self-care habit. And it feels like it's the first thing I do when I feel this low and when I feel like I want to. I feel like I don't know what I want to do. Then I journal. When I have a hard time, I like to just brain dump everything in my journal. And today I have enjoyed myself by putting stickers all over my journal. It's no fancy stickers at all. It's literally stickers I've got from Sweden Rock, the clothing brand, and Meta Pen, the brand for stylus pens for the iPad, and this is from Dingbats, I think, notebooks, a sticker that came with the notebook I ordered. So I just an empty sticker and another Dingbat sticker and some other stuff. So no fancy stickers. I wanted this book to look like a travel journal, but I won't travel with it, what I know, because I don't have any trips scheduled for the nearest future, so I don't know, but I wanted it to look, I don't know how to describe it, a little bit like I don't care, but I care about my journal. I care about my journal, I do. But I wanted it to look a little bit, I can't find the right words, but I wanted it to look creative in any ugly but still beautiful way, in an ugly beautiful way. So this is my new journal. I have written in it for the entire day because this has been truly a awful day in my life, and I promise I will not make the entire video this negative, but this you have to show a realistic view of how life is on social media. I think as long as you are not negative all the time, you are allowed to be negative sometimes. And I promise I will give some advice as well, and do my usual stuff, and I mean, I will not be negative all the time, but yeah. This is not a good day, and I want to show that vulnerability on the camera as well. I mean, I can't always show when I'm feeling well, because I feel like if I'm going to show always a good balanced view of myself, then I will never ever get anywhere with this channel, because I'm neurodivergent, I'm autistic, I have also a physical illness, I live with arthritis, I have ADHD, I have trauma, I'm in trauma therapy, I have a lot going on. That doesn't mean I'm a negative person, that doesn't mean I'm a bad person, a negative person, a person who spreads negativity or negative energy, not at all. But I will be real sometimes, and I mean, you can have all of these stuff and handling them in a good way. That's all I say. So I have written, not here, this is a poem I wrote. I will see if I read it for you, or yeah, maybe later. But here it's written in Swedish, but I will tell you in English. I have written an action plan for taking myself up from my current state of sadness. So I have written activity, or like activities on the days, and that could mean YouTube, making videos, or hobbies, or just doing things that make me feel good. Here I have written habits. Here I have written tools and aids, like for my autism and my other disabilities I have different aids, social support, and other things. And as you can see, maybe not because it's upside down, but as you can see, it's not very much written here yet, but it will come now, because I will do this in real time. See if I can do this. When it comes to activities, I will write do things that make me happy, but in Swedish, because I have started to write in Swedish, so I will continue to write in Swedish. So yeah, how to now I need to think in 2 languages at the same time. And here we have habits. I'm writing meditation, and I'm writing journaling and thinking a lot. And I started to write this in English. I started to write this in Swedish, but continued to like mix up the languages. So that's a struggle of being multilingual. So I wrote some habits, and now I'm into aids. So I'm writing the feelings wheel to identify feelings, calming corner, which is my corner I will show you later in this video, and some other aids I have available to me, apps for a phone, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I was thinking a lot. I had a lot of aids compared to other helpful things to write. I had a lot of tools, but not necessarily a lot of people in my life to help me. So yeah, that was a little bit sad to realize. Also, here is my new office space. From one thing to another, I have like a new monitor for my computer, and I literally have just portable walls in my living room to make a room in a room. So this is my office space, and I don't know why I started to talk about that, but yeah, I started to talk about that. This is the place where I'm working and filming and doing stuff and editing. The next day, a few packages arrived with some stationery for my journaling, like these mindliners, and I got them all. And I also selected some other pens and a few notebooks, and I like these Koku Campus notebooks, and also this from Moleskine. I thought it was a good idea to like buy in multiple in one package for future journals, and here is also pens. I don't know this brand. I just wanted to test something new and see if it was something I could use. And it has so many colors. It's 3 layers of pens in this very big box. So I was surprised actually. And now I'm going to test out the pens. So I took some, just 3 colors, some different colors from the first layer, and tested them on the Moleskine journal. It wasn't very good quality on the Moleskine, but later I tested on Dingbats, in Dingbats journal in my sketchbook, which I use as a sketchbook, and it was better in that. So I have neglected my studies for a while. Right now I'm studying at Berklee College of Music online, and I'm trying to get out of the rut and into the studies again. And it went well. I did what I was supposed to do, so that was good. Speaking of music, I want to be more active with my music, creating more new music, writing and composing more, and I want to come back to my music and share more about that on my channel, because it's a very big part of my life and has always been a very big part of my life. And here in this corner is also where I'm recording my music. Let's chat while I open up some books I have ordered out of Amazon. I thought about that I haven't been in therapy for a while because I will switch therapist, and it's located in another city or town, quite close to where I live, but at the same time a little bit further away from where I am on now. So I was thinking, meanwhile I don't have therapy, I was thinking about ordering some more genuine self-therapy books or self-help books. I don't like the word self-help when it comes to books because it has a negative connotation, but I mean more self-therapy books like DBT approach and other approaches and these kinds of books. So I have ordered quite a few books because I read fast and I go through them quite fast. I have a few books already I'm working with, but I saw some other books, so I want to open them up while chatting with you about them. This first thing is not a book though, I think it's a binder from Campus, Kokuyu Campus binder, because I want to make like I don't know if it sounds silly, but I want to make a self-care binder. Yay! Empty. So the first one I got was the DBT Skills Daily Journal, 10 minutes a day to soothe your emotions with dialectical behavior therapy. And it looks like this. I will go through them more, but I will just introduce, Self-Directed DBT Skills 3-month workbook is another one I have ordered. I like DBT because I need to become better at regulating my emotions, and even though I'm not violent or aggressive towards people, I can have trouble with self-harm, mostly myself then. So when I can't regulate my emotions, it almost always goes out over myself and not others. I take it out on myself. And when I fight with others, I have a hard time not saying too much. So yes, I can hurt others as well, but in more of a verbal form. Not that is better than other things. It's not great to hurt anyone ever, like no matter if it's verbally or physically or anything like that. I don't think I'm aggressive or overly emotional like ever, but I have emotions inside of me that I can't really regulate, and I get anxious because of that, and I can get angry, but then I just go to bed and sleep it away. And I need to like sit with the feelings and feel them and redirect them and finding solutions, even though I'm not outwardly aggressive. Or harm myself in a concrete way or harm others in a concrete way. I would benefit from DBT anyway, because I think therapy, and in particular DBT which has mindfulness and these things as well. I'm just looking through the book. It looks very interesting. And this is the Unwanted Thoughts and Intense Emotions Workbook. CBT and DBT skills to break the cycle of intrusive thoughts and emotional overwhelm. Oh, I have one book left in this. Let's see about that. Oh, nice. It was actually bigger than I thought it would be. This is actually an independently published book by Sonny Jane Weiss. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, Sonny Jane Weiss. And this is the neurodivergent friendly workbook of DBT skills. I thought, and it said here, a workbook of dialectical behavior therapy skills reframed to be neurodivergent friendly with the added bonus of accessible mindfulness practices, sensory strategies, and managing meltdowns. So it's made for neurodivergent people such as myself, like people with ADHD, autism, and it looks amazing. I think I will go through this one actually before the other ones. I'm surprised, but in a good way. And it has like a little rainbow, if you can see. It said it would be colored and made to be soothing for autistics and others, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't know it would be this good. Also, I read about this book in particular. It says in the back here, beginner-friendly DBT fundamentals that prepare you to move through a 3-month program so you can learn DBT skills without a therapist. And that really sparked my interest, because even though I will get a therapist soon in another city and another therapist, that in a place that is more specialized in trauma, I still think I will need this book in the middle of or like in between the moving to another more specialized therapist. So this is not instead of a therapist, it's more like I can learn this without a therapist. This book is written for people who want to do this on their own, but I will do this on my own, but I will get the therapist later. So I couldn't sleep, so I made myself some iced coffee and decided to stay up a little bit later. I know it sounds weird to drink coffee when you cannot sleep, but actually sometimes, I don't know if it is an ADHD thing, but when you have had some caffeine, you actually sleep better. I do that, at least. So, this helps me, actually. I don't know how it is for neurotypical brains, but for me, it works to sleep after a little bit of caffeine. Not too much, not like an energy drink or something, but a little bit of caffeine, and I can sleep better. So, I'm sitting here and getting some inspiration. I'm sitting here with by my computer and getting some inspiration because I'm thinking about going back to digital planning instead of paper planning, because I'm tired of paper planning, and I want to go back to digital planning. It was so good. So I'm looking for inspiration. I don't know if I will use like an old planner I have purchased from someone else, or if I will use something I have designed myself. I have a website where I'm selling digital planning products. It's called Happiest Plans, and you can see it on the screen. And I don't know what I'm going to have for my main planner, but we'll see. So I'm looking for inspiration, and I will probably do a video, either a separate video with my migrating from paper planning to digital planning, or I will include it now after I'm speaking in this video. Yeah, we'll see. Now let's have a mini tour of my calming corner. It's a place where my autistic self can be just fine. Sometimes we forget that autistic adults were once autistic an autistic child, or autistic kids. And some things you do not outgrow. Like, I need my calming corner, even though I am an adult. I need these things that I have that I have here on the wall. I need to have it uh, on display on the wall, because otherwise I won't use it. I need to have it available to me in my corner on display, because it has nothing to do with showing it off to my visitors here at my apartment. It has nothing to do with showing things. It's more that I'm still a kid inside and I need this to function. If it isn't visible, then it doesn't exist. So when I need this the most, I need it to be truly available. So that's why I can't speak. That's why I have done it like this, and that's why I have an entire corner dedicated to calming down, because I need that. I was once a child with autism, and I'm an adult with autism, but some things you can't just get rid of. You need to have it the same as when you were a child. Yeah. So squishy. So this is my calming corner. It's just a regular corner in my bedroom. My bed is over there. My corner is over here. It's like a yoga mat and some meditation cushions, pillows, whatever you call it. And yeah, the things I just showed you. I actually have a lot of more stuff here, which I haven't included in the corner yet, because I haven't decided exactly where to put it. Some aids mostly for like emotional, knowing your feelings, naming your feelings and things like that. And like, yeah. I guess this was all for this vlog, and I see you in my next one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and now I'm very tired, so I will go to sleep. And tomorrow I will edit this vlog, and yeah, I see you in my next video. Bye!